There's one other thing that I want to show you, and that is this face cloth. So remember when Peter went into the tomb, he noticed that there was the head cloth, the face cloth that had been wrapped around the face of Jesus, and it was folded up and lying to the other side. And so they actually believe that they have that. This is called, the name of this is called the Sudarium of Oviedo, and it is located in Spain. This piece of cloth that has blood stains on it, it was originally found, they discovered it in 616 AD. So it's been around much, much longer, verifiably, than the shroud, since 616 AD, the 600s. And it has been in the same place this whole time. So it's been well cared for, well preserved. So what they have found on this is not only that the blood that is on here, the blood type is the same as the blood that is on the shroud. It's blood AB, which is a very rare type, but also that the blood stains on here, the patterns of the blood stains match the patterns of the blood in the head area of the shroud. So I have a 2-minute video that I want to show you that shows this, so you can see how the blood stains match up. Now, this is also from that BBC video that I showed you at the beginning. So this is a 2-minute video.
Its purpose was to trap blood escaping from the corpse as it was taken away for burial. Guskin believes he's identified significant evidence linking the Sudarium to the Shroud of Turin. Guskin already knew that the shroud has real blood. It belongs to the rare group AB. There are also traces of blood shed in life and blood shed in death. And finally, there are the unmistakable traces of blood from a crown of thorns on the front of the head and the back. Guskin believes all 3 blood features can be found on the Sudarium.
The first is the blood group, which is a relatively rare blood group on the planet. It's the blood group AB, and it's the same blood group of human blood on both cloths. Then there's also the differentiation between life blood, in other words, blood shed in life, and post-mortem blood, which can be clearly differentiated. And again, that coincides on both cloths. And that brings us to what, for me, clinches the whole matter of the cloths being used on the same body. Now, this was blood shed in life, while the man in question was still alive. Now, this blood comes from wounds that were made by some kind of sharp object piercing the skin in this area of the nape of the neck. Perfectly compatible with what has been called since then a crown of thorns. Now, if we look at this, we have exactly the same stains in the same area on the Shroud of Turin. Now, the actual shape of the stains, if you do an overlay of the two, well, the actual shape, the way the blood flowed coincides on both cloths.
So what you're saying is not only the blood types that are the same, the actual patterns of the blood on both cloths can be matched.
That's right. That's exactly so. Amazing. Which has led more than one qualified forensic doctor to say that the only conclusion you can make from that is that both cloths were used on the same body. In other words, this is too much for a simple coincidence.
Wow. So do you understand what that means? Okay. So the head cloth they have known about it. It's been in the same place since the 600s. Okay. So remember, they found the first verifiable sighting or appearance of the shroud was in the 1300s. So this takes us all the way back to the 600s, because there is no doubt about it. It is absolutely verified that the shroud and the head cloth were wrapped around the same person. There's no other explanation for it. There's no other way that the blood patterns would match on 2 different pieces of cloth that have been in 2 completely separate. They had to be wrapped around the same body. So that's just incredible. But were they wrapped around the body of Jesus Christ? What do you think?